Thanks so much for waking up with us. I'm JT Fetch. Let's get a look at the roads and the rails with Natasha Geigel. Good morning. Thank you so much for waking up with us on this Wednesday, Hump Day, September 9th, first day of school for a lot of people. After a gas explosion rocked one Marble Hill school several weeks ago, officials now say it will not affect classes. An aide to Governor Andrew Cuomo is in a medically induced coma in critical condition after being shot in the head in Brooklyn. We are following a developing story right now. Police at the scene of an accident on Southern Boulevard right near the Bronx Zoo. We heard Natasha talking about it just a moment ago. It was a big night for the music world. MTV's Video Music Awards, nothing short of star-studded entertainment. Yeah, it's an amazing story. As you'd expect, these parents want the coach caught. They want their money back because this is terrible.
Absolutely.
I mean, you feel bad for the kids in a situation like this. We have Chopper 12 overhead, our sister station. News 12 New Jersey is covering that. We'll have the latest coming up. First, let's get a look at the roads and the rails. We have breaking news out of Red Hook this morning. Several people recovering after yet another shooting, this on the heels of a bloody weekend. I'm JT Fetch. You're watching News 12 Brooklyn. We are as local news gets. And still ahead this morning, we have another check of the roads and the rails with Natasha Geigel, plus your hyper-local weather on the 2's forecast.
Bring the reading homework and all the phonics assignments.
Exactly, and all the summer reading that you may not have
yeah, that too.
Right? Concern this morning from parents at the Melrose houses. You may remember last week the health department confirmed the discovery of Legionella bacteria within the complex. On the sand today, I mean, you can do it because the beaches are still open, right? So this fire started on the porch. The commissioner saying this blaze literally met the firefighters at the front door. They had to push it back, and we were looking at footage earlier this morning since our Katie Lusso has been on scene, and just a remarkable amount of flames coming out of the top of the house. A 13-year-old girl has gone missing in our borough. And this is News 12 The Bronx, as local news gets. And still coming up this morning, Apple fans, new features, new devices are on the way. We'll tell you what you can expect from the company's big announcement. And Hillary Clinton telling Ellen DeGeneres about her email server, her thoughts on that and on her competition. Plus 12 on crime, we tell you about a jewelry heist that seems straight out of a movie. Now cops are hoping new video will help catch the suspect. The rate of child deaths across the globe is less than half of what it was in 1990, but the United Nations says that's still not good enough. It's the start of a new era in late-night talk shows last night as Stephen Colbert debuted as host of The Late Show. Thank you so much for waking up with us. It is Wednesday, Hump Day, July 22nd. I'm JT Fetch. Stacey Ann, thanks so much. We'll see you again in a few minutes. In the meantime, we're going to turn to this. 2 subway attacks in a matter of days, and while police say they're unrelated, they're hoping you can help them close the cases. Right now, firefighters battling a 4-alarm fire in North Brunswick, New Jersey, August 6th. And it is really interesting because they've both kind of been there along the way the whole time. And John's getting out of there before the president's. Well, it started as a whim, and now a Colorado man is gaining fame for taking his love of Chipotle to the extreme. 107 days, and he looked pretty good. It's not like it wasn't like Super Size Me there.
Didn't
Stacey Ann Gooden's a mom. What would you do in a situation like that? Hey, no tantrums about the weather, huh?
God, no.
We're all happy here.
Pretty solid stretch. Awesome stuff, Stacey Ann. Thanks so much. We'll see you again in a few minutes. In the meantime, Citibank will repay $700 million to nearly 9 million customers they overcharged. All right, time now for a hyper-local look at our forecast. Yeah, very cool. Speaking of options, Stacey Ann, we have a lot of outdoor options today because it's going to be great.
Let's see. You can head poolside, head to the beach, whatever it is, JT, you got to make it outdoorsy.
It all sounds good. Little outdoor lunch plans, baby. Around the tri-state area now, firefighters are battling a multiple alarm fire in North Brunswick, New Jersey. Flames and smoke can be seen from miles away. Government buildings across the state honoring the victims of last week's shooting in Tennessee, flying all flags at half-staff. And this is News 12 Brooklyn. We are as local news gets. Still ahead this morning, some researchers now saying this car you see right here could be vulnerable to cyber attacks. What's being done to fix the issue? Now on 12, a 43-year-old man and a teen injured after being attacked on the subway in 2 separate and unrelated cases. We have full details in your 12 on Crime report. Plus, the smoke can be seen from New York City as firefighters battle a multiple alarm fire in a New Jersey warehouse. We have those details ahead. Expected to recommend a higher minimum wage for fast food workers during a meeting later on today. Many workers say the minimum wage for their industry should be set at $15 an hour. The route, it is, of course, called the Canyon of Heroes. Teams like the Yankees and most recently the Giants parading down Broadway to celebrate their respective championships.